YouTube was registered before youtune.com. Tekkit Realm put up a video heavily implying that that was the original abandoned YouTube. That's not what people did with domain names. That's not how it works normally. YouTube, yes, it did start as a dating site. I'm a male seeking everyone between 18 and 45. What? No 115-year-olds? So anyway, yeah, that's literally what it was. And that's April 28th, 2005 when they first put up their live page. They had it before then. So let's look at the Wayback Machine version of October 6, 2005, which is, if you're not aware of it, after April when YouTube came up. That's its original logo, and that's it was a dating site. So anyway, here we go. This is youtune.com/robots.txt. So yeah, this was created as a domain name squatter page, so that when you mistyped YouTube and put in youtune, because N and B are next to each other, that's how you do it, guys. You'd end up on their page, and they would sell you wristwatches that were totally Rolexes. Now we go forward. This is January 15th, 2006. It's still a blank site, but at least we had a robots text there. And here we are, November 2006, and this is the loader HTML page, which is the only thing else besides the index that came up then. And here's the index HTML in 2006 December. It was blank for a full year after it was registered. Almost a full year. Now we go forward. Well, it's trying to do a pop-up. We already know that probably was either a porn site or it's doing some other blasted thing. I hope it isn't doing a porn site. That would really suck right now. Because then it would be old porn that would be archived, which means, I don't know if you know what archive.org does, but if it gets a porn pages are not designed normally, and they're designed in many cases to install viruses. So archive.org would then start auto-running a virus scanner. Pro tip, don't do that. Anyway, let's go back to it. YouTube started as a dating site officially sometime at or before April 28th, 2005. youtune.com was still trying to figure out whether or not to allow, Google to archive it or whatever. October of that year, and January of the next year, it was still a blank page. And then you get the idea. So how far forward till youtune became a web page that had any content on it? And by the way, even the registrar gets this right. youtune was eventually sold to YouTube so that it would redirect correctly, or at least it should. I don't know if it does it anymore. They legally own it now because it was a domain name squat page, and it was obvious that's what it was created for. After they got big enough, they could take this one and other ones and make people an offer they couldn't refuse because they could bully them. They bought it eventually, I guess. But how far forward, how many years, before it had any content on it on youtune.com on the standard index HTML page, which all websites normally do?